The room is wrapped in a soft, gentle silence, punctuated only by the slow, rhythmic breathing of the hearth. A fire burns low, casting a warm, amber glow across the worn wooden floorboards and the spines of old, beloved books resting on the shelves. You sit tucked away in a deep, velvet armchair right by the window, wrapped in a thick, hand-knitted blanket that smells faintly of lavender and sweet cedar wood. Outside, the night is incredibly still, suspended in a beautiful moment of transition between what was and what is yet to come. The glass of the window pane is cool against your fingertips, while the warmth of the room embraces you like a gentle, protective hug. It is the very last night of winter, and everything is resting. Let your eyes close for just a moment, breathing in the scent of chamomile tea steeping in your favorite ceramic mug. The steam rises in slow, delicate curls, carrying the sweet aroma of dried flowers and honey into the quiet air. You open your eyes to watch the window pane, where a tiny, soft droplet of water begins its slow journey down the glass. The heavy snow that clung so beautifully to the pine branches is starting to melt, softening under the gentle touch of a mild midnight breeze. Each little drop of water is a quiet whisper, a peaceful reminder of the natural passage of time. You watch as one drop merges with another, sliding down with a sleepy, rhythmic grace that makes your eyelids feel so heavy. The fireplace crackles, a tiny, comforting sound that feels like a reassuring pat on the shoulder. Outside, the white blanket of winter is slowly, quietly receding, revealing the dark, rich earth beneath. For months, the ground has been sleeping beneath its cold, quiet shield, resting deeply and gathering strength in the dark. You reflect on the winter that is now gently slipping away, thinking of the quiet evenings spent in this very chair, the peaceful solitude of the long, dark nights. It was a time for rest, a time for pulling inward, just as the trees and flowers did. You feel a deep sense of gratitude for the stillness, for the slow pace that winter demanded of the world. It was necessary, comforting, and wonderfully safe. In the quiet of this room, you can hear the soft pit-pat of water dripping from the roof onto the stones below. It is a slow, rhythmic song, a natural lullaby that plays only once a year on this exact evening. The sound is incredibly gentle, almost like the softest footsteps on a mossy path. You pull the woolen blanket a little closer around your shoulders, tucking your feet under its soft, warming weight. The warmth of the mug in your hands radiates into your palms, spreading a soothing, cozy sensation all the way up your arms and down to your tired toes. Every muscle in your body begins to loosen, releasing any tension you carried through the colder months. You are completely warm, completely safe, and so very comfortable. The shadows in the room dance slowly on the walls, moving to the quiet rhythm of the dying embers. You look at the stack of books beside you, their pages soft and yellowed with time, filled with stories of other places and other seasons. During the coldest nights, these pages were your companions, keeping you company while the wind howled softly outside the thick stone walls. Now, the wind has changed its voice, losing its icy edge and becoming a soft, whispering breeze that rustles the bare branches of the oak tree outside. It feels as though the earth itself is taking a deep, long breath, preparing to wake up from its long, peaceful slumber. You take a deep, slow breath too, matching the quiet rhythm of the night. As you breathe in, the scent of the wood smoke mixes with the faint, fresh scent of the damp earth coming from the garden below. It is the smell of transition, of life patiently waiting just beneath the surface, ready to emerge when the time is exactly right. You think about how beautifully nature manages this change, never rushing, never forcing, but simply allowing each season to unfold in its own perfect time. There is no hurry in the melting of the snow, no impatience in the swelling of the sleeping buds on the apple tree. Everything happens with a slow, quiet grace that is incredibly soothing to watch. You close your eyes again, listening to the steady, dripping water, letting its soft rhythm lull you deeper into relaxation. With each passing moment, the room seems to grow even softer, even more peaceful. The fire has settled into a bed of glowing ruby red coals, sending a steady, gentle heat outward into the quiet space. You sip your chamomile tea, feeling the warmth travel down, soothing your chest and belly, bringing a deep, comforting stillness to your core. Outside, the sky is a deep, velvety indigo, studded with a few faint, twinkling stars that seem to be whispering their own goodnights to the frosty season. The moon, a silver crescent, hangs low in the sky, casting a soft, pearlescent glow over the patches of remaining snow. The snow looks like silver lace scattered across the dark, sleeping grass, slowly vanishing into the quiet, dark night. You remember the first snowfall of the winter, how it arrived in silence, covering the world in a pristine white sheet. It felt like a fresh beginning, a quiet invitation to slow down and rest. And now, on this final night, you watch the very same snow depart in the same quiet manner, leaving behind a nourished earth, ready for the cycle to begin anew. There is a beautiful, quiet poetry in this constant, gentle motion, a reassurance that life always knows exactly what to do. You feel a deep, comforting sense of trust in this rhythm, knowing that you too are part of this beautiful, natural world. Your mind feels light, free of any worries, floating gently like a soft cloud on a calm, starry night. You let your head rest back against the soft cushion of your armchair, feeling the support of the seat beneath you. It is so easy to let go of the day, to let go of the weeks and months that have passed. They are behind you now, stored safely in your memories like dry flowers pressed between the pages of an old book. You do not need to carry them anymore. You can just let them rest, just as winter is resting. The room is so quiet, so perfectly warm. The soft fabric of your blanket brushes gently against your cheek, a texture of pure comfort. Outside, another patch of snow on the windowsill slips away, melting into a gentle trickle that disappears into the quiet, peaceful dark. It is a time for letting go, a time for quiet, gentle transitions. You feel a wave of sleepiness wash over you, starting at the crown of your head and flowing slowly down to your shoulders. Your shoulders sink a little deeper into the soft cushions, releasing any remaining tightness. The warmth of the room seems to settle over you like an extra, invisible blanket of peace. You listen to the quiet tick-tock of the old grandfather clock in the hallway, its slow, steady beat matching the calm, slow rhythm of your heart. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Each second is a gentle invitation to sink further into this state of blissful, cozy relaxation. There is nothing else you need to do tonight. Nowhere else you must go. You are completely here in this beautiful, safe sanctuary of comfort. Outside, the night continues its slow, majestic dance. The gentle dripping of the melting snow slows down even further, becoming a sparse, delicate melody. A soft, silver mist begins to rise from the damp garden, winding its way through the sleeping trees like a beautiful dream. It is a protective, quiet mist, wrapping the garden in a soft, sleepy embrace. You watch it through the window, your eyes blinking slowly, feeling heavier and heavier with each passing moment. The world outside is preparing for the morning, preparing for the soft light of spring. But there is still so much time to rest, so much time to simply be in this cozy, warm, and comforting darkness. Sleep is calling to you, a gentle, welcoming voice that promises rest and beautiful dreams. You can feel your breathing slowing down, becoming deeper, softer, and more even. With every breath in, you fill your mind with peace and calm. With every breath out, you release any thoughts, letting them float away like autumn leaves carried down a lazy river. The quiet in the room is a physical presence, a warm and loving atmosphere that cradles you in safety. The embers in the fireplace glow with a soft, steady sunset pink, their heat still radiating gently, wrapping you in pure comfort. The scent of the lavender on your blanket is incredibly soothing, helping you sink even deeper into the soft velvet of your armchair. Outside the window, a tiny bird, asleep in its nest in the ivy on the stone wall, rustles its feathers slightly and settles back into its deep sleep. It knows, without having to think, that the warmth is returning. It knows that the cold is passing. Nature is so wise, trusting the flow of life without doubt. You allow yourself to share in this deep trust, letting go of any need to plan, to worry, or to understand. All you need to do is rest, here in this beautiful, soft, transitioning night. The snow is almost entirely gone now, leaving behind only the promise of green grass and beautiful, colorful spring blossoms that will soon wake up under the warmth of the golden morning sun. A quiet sense of peace washes over your heart, warm and gentle. The memory of the cold winter wind makes this present warmth feel even sweeter, even more precious. You realize that the winter was not a time of emptiness, but a time of quiet preparation, a silent foundation upon which the beauty of spring will soon be built. Every cold night, every quiet snowfall was a necessary step to bring you to this very moment of peaceful completion. You close your eyes fully now, letting your head rest comfortably against the soft back of the chair. The darkness behind your eyelids is soft and warm, a gentle canvas upon which your dreams will soon begin to paint themselves in soft, glowing, sleepy colors. The air in the room is perfectly still, holding you in a warm cocoon of absolute safety. You feel a soft, gentle weightiness in your limbs, a comfortable gravity that connects you to the chair, to the floor, to the earth itself. It is a feeling of being completely grounded, completely supported by the world around you. You do not have to hold yourself up anymore. You can let the chair hold you, let the blanket wrap you, and let the quiet night protect you. The gentle warmth of the radiator hums softly in the background, a low, continuous sound that blends with the crackle of the wood. Everything around you is whispering that it is safe to sleep, safe to dream, safe to let go. As you drift closer to sleep, you think about the small bulbs sleeping beneath the soil in the garden. They have spent the winter in the dark, cold ground, but they were never truly alone, and they were never truly lost. They were simply resting, preparing their roots, waiting for the gentle whisper of spring to tell them it is time to grow. You too have spent this season resting, gathering your quiet strength, and now you are ready to bloom in your own time, in your own beautiful way. But there is no rush. Tonight is only for sleeping, only for resting, only for being wrapped in the soft, cozy warmth of this beautiful, peaceful room. The soft light of the moon filters through the sheer curtains, casting delicate patterns of silver and shadow across the room. These patterns move slowly, so slowly, like the gentle waving of seagrass in a calm, clear ocean. You feel as though you are floating in this calm, warm ocean of peace, drifting slowly with the tide, completely safe and completely relaxed. Every breath you take is a wave of relaxation, washing over you carrying away any lingering thoughts, leaving behind only a deep, quiet space of pure calm. Your mind is like a still, clear pool of water, reflecting the beautiful, quiet stars above, undisturbed by any breeze, perfectly at peace, perfectly still. You can feel the coolness of the window glass fading as the air outside begins to warm, just a little. The cold grip of winter is releasing its hold, letting go with a gentle, watery sigh. The ice that clung to the edges of the roof has melted away, dripping its last quiet tears into the soft soil below. The earth drinks this water eagerly, welcoming the nourishment, preparing to nourish the seeds that sleep deep within its dark, warm embrace. It is a beautiful partnership, a quiet dance of giving and receiving that has happened for thousands of years, always bringing life, always bringing warmth, always bringing a fresh, beautiful new beginning to the sleepy world. You are so incredibly comfortable, so deeply relaxed. The blanket feels like a soft cloud draped over your body, keeping you perfectly warm and snug. The scent of old books and dried lavender seems to grow stronger, wrapping you in a nostalgic, cozy embrace that makes you feel so safe, so protected, and so very peaceful. You can feel your eyelids growing heavier and heavier, drifting down, closing out the quiet room, leaving you in a warm, dark space of pure comfort. You are ready to let go of the waking world, ready to step into the beautiful, gentle world of dreams, where everything is soft, quiet, and filled with a gentle, loving light. The dripping outside has stopped completely now. The night is so incredibly still, as if the entire world is holding its breath in gentle, loving anticipation. A quiet silver light begins to creep slowly across the horizon, very far away. It is the first faint hint of dawn, the very first light of the new season. It is not bright or harsh, but a soft pastel glow of pale pink and gentle lavender painted across the quiet sky. The light touches the tops of the bare branches, making them look as if they are tipped with silver and rose. It is a beautiful, silent greeting, a promise of warmth, of new life, and of a quiet, gentle hope that is slowly waking up. You feel this hope rising gently within you, a soft, warm ember in your chest. It does not demand anything from you. It simply rests there, comforting and quiet. The room is growing slightly lighter, the shadows softening as the dawn slowly begins to breathe its light into the world. You pull your soft, lavender-scented blanket up a little higher, tucking it under your chin, feeling so safe, so protected, and so incredibly loved by the universe. The transition is complete. Winter has gently slipped away into the past, and spring has arrived with the softest, most peaceful sigh. You are ready to sleep now, ready to let go completely and slide into a deep, restful, beautiful slumber. Let your mind drift away now, floating on a sea of soft, warm clouds. The gentle light of the new dawn is a soft blanket of peace covering your sleeping mind. There is no tomorrow to worry about, no yesterday to think of. There is only this beautiful, quiet present moment, filled with the warmth of the fire, the comfort of your blanket, and the sweet, gentle promise of spring. Sleep is here, holding you close, taking you by the hand and leading you into a beautiful world of soft, comforting dreams. Sleep now, let go. Breathe in the peace and let yourself fall deep, deep asleep. Sleep, quiet sleep is here for you now. Good night, sweet soul.